In today's episode, we are going to be making simple sugar cookies that are crunchy and super delicious. Hi, my name is Mary Brenda. Welcome to my channel. On this channel, it's all about baking and cooking. Sit and enjoy the ride. So yes, we start with measuring. I already measured. I weighed the flour, 500 grams flour with baking powder, and then there's icing sugar, and then I have 2 eggs, and then there's vanilla. I'm using Pradeep, and then I'm going to be using Prestige. I bought the already measured one, 250 grams. And so we are going to start by putting vanilla into the eggs, so I don't forget that step. You add the vanilla in the eggs. Next step will be to add the icing sugar to the flour. Remember, the flour has baking powder, and then we are going to sieve it. Why we sieve it? Because we don't want big particles, so we want fine particles. So we sieve the flour together with the baking powder and the icing sugar. So once we are done with that, we are going to add in our Prestige, or if you're using butter, you add in the butter. So we are going to rub in the butter in the fat. We are going to be using the rubbing in method. So there I'm going to mix my Prestige in the flour mixture, and then I'll rub it in so it can form crumb-like structure. So here, make sure your hands are really clean, or you use gloves. I did wash my hands, so I'm using my hands because we are going to be using the fingertips to rub in. Yes, use the fingertips to rub in. So as I rub in, I forgot one important step. If you find the icing sugar is a bit like you're done with baking the cookies and you find them a little bit too sweet for you, I suggest you reduce the sugar to your liking. Yes, because sometimes I do reduce for my clients as well. So you don't have to put in the 250 grams. You can reduce the sugar. So next we are adding in the eggs, and then we are done. Simple ingredients, right? Yes. These cookies are really delicious and they don't need a lot of ingredients. So knead to form a dough, and then the next step will be rolling. It depends how you want to shape them. Here I'm going to be rolling and then put in the fridge to chill for about 2 hours. Yes. So there I'm going to be rolling. I don't know where my other big rolling pin is, so I'm using the one I use for flowers. So I'm rolling over. I put kitchen paper because if you roll direct, it's sticky. Like it's sticky. That's why we chill it, so that cutting it is easier. It is stable. Yes. So there I put kitchen paper to ease my work. It doesn't stick and it comes out smooth. So roll to the desired thickness. Don't over roll it too thin. It will burn when you put it in the oven, or time for cutting it out, it will be too thin, and when you put it in the oven it will burn. So roll to the desired thickness, something reasonable, that when you put in the oven it will not burn. 1 inch should be able to do. 1 inch, yes. So my tray is quite large. That is why I'm putting that kitchen paper down there, because I don't want the markings. It's going to act as my tray. So I'm putting the rolled dough, and then I'm going to chill it for 2 hours. So my dough is chilled and then ready to be cut out. So I'm going to be using cookie cutters. I am rolling it because I didn't roll it properly. So I'm rolling it to get the desired thickness that I want. And so I have a variety. You can use any cutter that you need. So I'm going to be cutting them out and then putting on the tray. So along the way I did realize it was a bit too thick, so I rolled again to reduce on the thickness, because if it's too thick it will disturb you a little when you're baking, because others will get ready and then it will be a little soft inside since the thickness is quite too much. So create any kind of shape that you want. Shape your cookies the way you want. Here I'm going to be filling it, so I decided to use the nozzle. Those small nozzles, those ones that make designs, to create a hole inside. So that is what I am doing. So I was done cutting out, and then I had preheated my oven at 180, but I'm going to bake my cookies at 135. So I did reduce the temperature to 135, but I preheated at 180 degrees. So all that time that I was working, my oven was on. So I'm reducing the temperature because I don't want my cookies to burn. I want them to cook at a slow pace. So there they are ready. Cookies brown on the edges. So if your cookie browns the entire way, then that means it's a burnt cookie. So they slightly brown on the edges. That is how you know that your cookies are ready. So there, I'd cooled, and then I'm putting them in the container. So the cookies that I created 2 holes, those ones I'm going to be filling in with my chocolate. I did white chocolate and dark chocolate. I prefer it sweet, so that is why I'm mixing the white and the dark. So here I am going to seal. I always double seal because I don't want any air to enter. I want my cookies to remain crunchy even after I keep them for, you know that sometimes I do keep my cookies for 1 month. These cookies take long without even preservative. I don't preserve. So I did melt my chocolate, and then I'm going to fill in. You don't need to use chocolate. You can use buttercream. You can use royal icing to do the filling. Here I was just demonstrating how you can use one recipe but create different designs, amazing designs. Yes, try it out and let me know in the comment section. Please do try and let me know. Comment, because if I receive no comment, then I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm not even sure if I am teaching someone out there. I would like to know if I'm helping someone out there. So do comment. I would love to see your comments. Yes, and like the video if you find it helpful. So I'm filling in the cookies, and that is it, my people. That we are coming to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. That is it. That is how you make cookies. Simple recipe, very delicious cookies, very crunchy. Try them out, comment, let me know, share with your friends. There are people out there that I know need this. Yes, so thank you for watching. Stay blessed. Have a blessed night. If it is night, have a blessed morning. Have a blessed day. Thank you for watching. So until next time, I remain Mary Brenda until we load the next video. Thank you.